Hi guys, welcome back to today's tutorial. If you are new to my YouTube channel, my name is Tickling Stitches, and to my returning subscriber, thank you for always clicking. I love you. We are going to be drafting this beautiful kimono you are seeing on me right now, and if it's something that take your interest, stay tuned. So right now we are going to be using these beautiful Ankara fabrics that I have here. I have 2 years of Ankara fabrics. Yours might be 3 years, but I'm going to be using these 2 years to draft the kimono dress, as you can see right now. Right now I have this black little fabrics. It's not even up to 1 year. So you too, you can do yours like so. So right now you might determine to use like 3 years for the fullness of yours. So we are going to start our Ankara by folding. As you can see, I went ahead to open up my Ankara so that we can fold into 4. Fold yours like so. Make sure you arrange it very well, as you can see me doing in this tutorial. So right now I've went ahead to fold it. We are going to start marking right now. So from the center of my fabric, I went ahead to mark 3 inches. I come down by 2.5 inches. Then I connect the two lines together, as you can see me doing right now. So connect yours together. And I went ahead to mark the remaining of my back measurements right there. I input it right there. Right now I'm going to consume all the fabrics. So I'm going to come down from the tip of the fabric and I measure 1 inches for my shoulder slope. Then connect all the markings together. You too can connect yours like so. Mind you, the neck varies. You can determine to do yours. So right now from that 1 inches, I came down by 11 inches for my hand. This one will serve as my sleeve. Then from the center of the fabric, I divided my hips into 2 plus 4 inches. That is what I am using right now. So I went ahead to connect the two lines together. You to connect it like so. Then I went ahead to connect it straight down to the end part of the Ankara fabrics. I went ahead to connect it straight down, as you can see. You to connect yours like so. So right now, after connecting, we are going to cut out the fabric. As you can see, I went ahead to cut it right now, as you can see me doing here. Then I cut through from the end part down to the place that we took our sleeve. As you can see, take your time and do yours like so. So I've went ahead to do all this. I've went ahead to cut it. Right now I'm going to open up this Ankara right side facing right side from the shoulder. Because my Ankara is not enough, I have to join it from the shoulder. If you don't want yours to be joined from the shoulder, please kindly use 3 yards of fabrics. So I'm going to go ahead to the sewing machine and sew my shoulder down like so. After sewing, this is what I have right now. So right now I'm going to go ahead to open up my sleeve like so. I'm going to match it together from the center of our neck. From the center of our neck, we are going to go ahead right now and notch. Make sure you notch yours. You will see the reason why we notch. So I went ahead to notch it. Right now I'm going to open up the two Ankara. I'm going to open it up like so. From that place that we notch, make sure that notching is facing each other. Align it together like so. Align the shoulder together. Make sure the shoulder is sitting pretty, and make sure that notch part is facing each other, as you can see me doing right now. So I went ahead to align everything together so that it will not be moved. You can use pin to pin yours down, but right now I did not use pin to pin mine. I just went ahead to align everything. I arrange everything in piece so that it will not shake. So right now, as you can see me doing right now, from that point, I'm going to go ahead and connect it down from that neck, from that center of the shoulder. We are going to connect it down. Then we will cut out like this. As you can see, cut out small piece like so, it will give us that opening of the front. As you can see, make sure you take your time to do this very well. I just cut out a little piece out of the front fabric. This is my front that I'm cutting right now. So right now I finished cutting, and this is what it looks like. Yours should be looking like this. Yours should be looking like this. So I went ahead to arrange it together. So right now, after arranging, I went ahead to pick my black fabrics. I cut a little piece that we are going to use for the turning of the sleeve. So you can determine to cut any length you want, but the length that I cut right now is the width that I cut is 3 inches. So if we fold 3 inches into 2, we are going to have 1.5 inches. So right now, from that point, I went ahead to match it up, right side facing right side. I went ahead to match it up. Then I went ahead to pin it down. You to pin yours down like so, like the way I'm pinning it down right now. Make sure yours is well pinned. Pin it down. So after pinning, you want to take your time to pin. So after pinning, you see what it looks like. So after pinning, this is what it look like. From that place that we pin, we are going to run a stitch round the sleeve. Then we are going to do the same thing for the second sleeve. So right now we have went ahead to the sewing machine, and we have went ahead to round that stitch on that fabrics, and went ahead to iron it. Iron yours like so, to make it give you that perfect fitting. As you can see in this tutorial, I went ahead to iron it perfectly. Right now we are going to open up the kimono dress, starting from that front, that we cut, that we open up the other time. We are going to pick it like this, and we are going to measure it round to that point that we notch. Start from the end part. So I went ahead to measure it round down to that point that we notch. So you too can do yours like this, to that point that we notch. So if you measure to that point that you notch, that means you are going to be cutting that black fabric that you want to use to complement it like ×2. So I've went ahead to cut out these beautiful black fabrics that you are seeing right now. So I cut 2.5 inches. If you fold it, it will be 2.5 inches. If you open it, it will be 5 inches. As you can see, I went ahead to cut it like so, 2.5 inches, as you can see. So right now we are going to, because my black fabric is not that enough, I went ahead to join it. So you too can do yours like so. Just make sure that you give it a good press. So right now, from that point, from the end part of that front of our front, we are going to put the black dress like this. As you can see how I did it right now, we are going to start pinning from that point. You want to start pinning from that point to the other end part. Take your time to do this. I have a stretching fabric, so I have to take my time. I went ahead to take my time and pin it very well. So you to take your time and pin it very well, so that it will look neat and perfect. So as you can see that I'm taking my time right now, so you to do the same thing for yours. Go ahead and take your time. Go ahead and take your time. So I went ahead to take my time. As you can see, I'm still pinning right now. I decided not to forward it too much so that you guys can see it. I got you covered. So As you can see, go ahead and pin from that place. Take your time. Just take your time and pin. Take your time and pin it. So after pinning, you will see what we have. Go ahead, pin it like this. Pin it like so. So if you have watched this tutorial to this present moment, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up, share and like it. So right now, as you can see that we have pinned it to this part. We have pinned it to this part. So we want to pin the remaining one. Right now we are from that point that we start pinning, from the end part, we are going to run a stitch to the other end part. Go ahead and run a stitch like so. So this is what we look like. As you can see, it looks so perfect and neat because I've went ahead to iron it down. After pinning, I went ahead to iron it. Make sure you iron yours so that the knitting can come out and perfectly okay. So right now we are going to go ahead and pick that hand part, that sleeve part. Go ahead and pick it like so, right side facing right side. Then you are going to start from that edge, from that sleeve edge like this. Go ahead and align it and start from that sleeve edge. As you can see the way I was doing right now, start from there, then run a stitch to the end parts. Run a stitch to the end part. So after running a stitch to the end part, I will go ahead and hem it down. See you in my next video. Bye.